Welcome to Idea Group, where innovation meets precision. Whether you're here to master NX or your company needs top-tier design solutions, you're in the right place. Let Idea Group bring your vision to life, one sketch, one feature, one edge at a time. Contact details are in the description below. In today's video, we'll be designing the spiked wheel. Yep, it's as intense as it sounds, but don't worry, we're not making medieval weaponry. We'll be practicing sketching techniques using the array feature several times, the subtract command to create holes, and adding finishing touches like blends, because even spiked wheels deserve a smooth finish. As always, we're using NX 2406, but if you're using a previous version or a version after this in the future, you should still be able to follow along. After you create your part file, Edger04 spiked wheel, we're going to begin by creating a sketch on the YZ plane. So let's go over to our sketch command, select the YZ plane, press OK. Now we can begin building our spiked wheel. To begin, we're going to start creating some construction elements first. So let's first select the origin, just create a small little line up there. And then we're going to create a rapid dimension. Select that line, double click on that rapid dimension, and let's put in 5. We're going to create another line, select line, select the very top of this line 14, go up, and then we're going to make another rapid dimension. Double click on this one, and this one's going to be 83.558. We're now going to select both of these lines, right click, and then press this little button right here that says convert to reference. So from there, select the circle command, click at the top of the 5mm line. That's the origin point of the circle. I'm going to click rapid dimension once again. We're going to set a diameter on this circle, and it is going to be 160. There we go. We'll now select the line command once again. Select the top of this line and just make it angled down like so. From there, we're going to click on rapid dimension again. Select this line and the middle construction line that we created earlier. Double click on this dimension, and this is going to be 18 degrees. From there, we're going to create another line. Select the 18-degree line and just go all the way down past that origin point. Select the line command once again, but this time select the origin, the sketch origin, and just make it a decent length. That way it's crisscrossed with the previous line we just made. We're now going to be selecting the command called corner, and what this will do, by selecting the vertical line and the horizontal line, it'll cut all the extra fat out. That way we'll have a nice sharp corner. Select rapid dimension once again. And we're going to then constrain this vertical line to our middle construction line there. And the length is going to be 11. We now have half of this spiked wheel done in a sketch form. Now we also have to do it for the other side. But rather than, creating all these lines again and again and again and going through all those commands, it's much easier just to take a short route and click the button that says mirror. So select all your lines that you would like to mirror, then select the center line that you would like to mirror about, and that will be our middle construction line. And voila, press OK, and you pretty much got your spiked wheel. But a little bit of cleanup still needs to be done. We have to trim off all this excess. So let's go and click this button called trim, and we're going to trim the tops over here and also this circle. And there we go. Now we have the spiked wheel, at least one of the blades of the spiked wheel. But that'll be doing it for the sketch at least. So let's finish up and click on finish sketch here. We're now going to extrude this sketch. So select the extrude command right up top. We're going to put a distance of 2 to start and end with 0. It's going to be a very thin blade. Press OK. Still need to pretty this thing up a little bit more, but that just took 2 commands really. Sketch and extrude, and you already got your blade. We're now going to pattern this geometry. So let's go up top and select pattern geometry. Select the extrude that is in your part navigator. The vector that we're going to be rotating about will be the x-axis. Make sure your count is set to 18 and the pitch is correct. It is at 20 degrees. Let's go ahead and press OK. And there we go. We have a bunch of blades here now, but now we need to unite them. So let's go ahead and press unite. Let's select the extrude, and then for the tool body, we'll be selecting all the pattern geometries that we created. That way they become one single body. Had we not united all these together, they'd be all individual bodies still. We want it to be one single blade now. The next step is to pretty this up. Like I said, even sharp blades need some nice blends. So we're going to go here and select edge blend, and we're going to make sure our radius for this is going to be 0.5 millimeters. So we have a good 18 edges to select here. So let's go ahead and do that. Once all 18 edges are selected, go ahead and press OK. But that's not all. We have another 36 edges to blend. So let's go ahead and click on the edge blend feature again. We're going to stay at 0.5 millimeters, but this time we're going to be selecting all of these edges on the part. All right, we're all done with that part. Let's press OK now. Next step is we're going to be creating a hole now in the middle of this spiked wheel. So let's go ahead and press on the sketch command. We're going to again go on the YZ plane. So make sure you select the YZ plane and not the actual model itself. And pretty simple, we're going to be just creating a circle. Select the origin of the grid. Click on rapid dimension. Select the circle. And this is going to be a 10 millimeter diameter circle. There we go. Go ahead and click Finish Sketch. Next, we're going to extrude this sketch that we just made. And the amount doesn't really matter too much. You just got to make sure that you have to pass through the entire model. After that, click on the Subtract command right over here. Select the spiked wheel as the target. You can press the middle mouse button to quickly select body. And then the tool will be the extrude that we just created. Press OK. And voila, you got a hole. Almost done. We got one more feature to make for this spiked wheel. So yet again, we're going to be selecting Sketch. And yet again, we are clicking the YZ plane. And yet again, we're making another circle. We're going to be making the circle on this horizontal axis right here. The distance from the origin point of this circle to this vertical axis is going to be 30. Once you have your dimension for 30 millimeters, click Rapid Dimension once again. And we're going to now make this circle a certain diameter, which is going to be 6 millimeters. So a little smaller than the center circle. Once you've completed making your circle, click on Finish Sketch. And now we're going to extrude this circle that we just made. I'm going to keep the distance, the start and end distance that I currently have, passes through the entire body of the spiked wheel, which is perfectly fine. But now I want to make multiple holes though. So I'm going to be patterning this extrude that we just created. So click on Pattern Geometry, select the body that we're going to be making a circular array. The vector is going to be the x-axis. Now it remembers the count that we did for the spiked wheel before, so we're going to have to change that. We are going to change that now to 3. As for the pitch distance, it's going to be at 120 degrees. Press OK. We're going to subtract, and the target body is going to be the spiked wheel. And then you can select as the tool bodies, the 3 extrudes, that will be the holes. Press OK, and you got your 3 holes. But that's going to be doing it for this spiked wheel already. Not too many commands, very simple model to do. Look at all these blades. This wheel's ready to audition for a role in Transformers. That's going to be it for this segment of The Edger. Got any questions? Drop it in the comments. And if your company needs a design, let Idea Group bring your vision to life. Email us at sales@ideagroup.com or find us at caddesign.com. Contact information is also in the description below. If you'd like to try out NX for free, click the link in the description below and sign up for a student trial. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. That way you can be alerted when we upload a brand new video. If you'd like to see more content now, click on one of the 2 videos you see on the screen here. Thanks for watching, folks. Remember to design smarter, not harder.